So the front bar goes here. The under trays are in the way, so we're gonna have to cut a little bit on each one just so we can get the bar up in there. You could get away with folding this one if you want, but just to make it look a little cleaner, I'm just gonna cut it. So we're putting some support on the subframe, the rear subframe, so it doesn't sag down. So on the tranny mount, there's 6 bolts. You want to take the first 2 front ones off facing the motor, and that'll be all you need for the first front mount.
Well, what people do is they're driving the night before, camping, and then...
So now that we have the brace on and it's like extremely solid with the car, so we put the fronts on, we put the rears on first, and we noticed that it was kind of hard to line up the fronts, so we decided to put the fronts on first, and then when we got to the back it was just a little bit off, so we had to kind of pull it to the right. So now we're putting on the mid to rear mount bar. So we're taking off these two bolts here for the front portion of the subframe. So we're gonna put the jack stand on the diff because there's still 2 mount points here. You could probably do this without it, but just to be safe, better this way. So there's a cross member in the midsection of the car. You want to take the 2 bolts off here, the 2 bolts that we took off the rear subframe, and that should be everything for the rear mount. So we just finished installing the rear brace. We did the back ones first, and then we installed the first ones, just like the front, where we did the subframe first, and then the cross member after. It's very sturdy, nice fitment, nothing in the way. The only issue we have, and I know that the rear is going to fit fine, but the only issue we had was we had to notch the under tray here, just so it fits better, like that. But everything else so far has been good. So now we're installing the last one on the rear subframe. It's just these 2 bolts, or these 2 nuts, sorry, not bolts. This is definitely the easiest bar. Just make sure the bend is the right way, obviously, clear the exhaust.
Logo is facing the back.
Yeah, Ultra Racing logo facing the back. This one feels like it doesn't go in. You just gotta kind of pull down the exhaust a bit to give you a bit of play, and then the side, or whichever side slides in after. So we just finished installing everything. We got the rear, the mid, and the front. Everything's super solid. Hardest brace to install was definitely the front, but yeah, everything went pretty well. The finish is nice paint finish. They're all branded. Welds look nice, paint looks nice. So overall, very good product. So what's your first impression?
Pretty cool stuff, man. Like, the welds are good, easy install. Took us half an hour overall. See how it goes on the road.
See how it goes.